Time now for Sit 6-0. This is where I get 60 seconds to talk about anything. Please start the clock. Here's what's on my mind this morning. Jays home opener, special day. You can't beat it. New season, new hope, raised expectations. In fact, after the show, I'm going to head down to Rogers Center and take it in. Got a whole row of tickets. Dina, myself, Devo, Mel, Frank, Steph, the whole gang. It's going to be great. If only it were true. The Jays are not here because, of course, they're not. They're in Dunedin, Florida, getting ready to play the Angels tonight on Sportsnet in what is technically their home opener in front of a handful of fans. Won't be the same. How could it be? So with normalcy continuing to elude us, here's a quick reminder of what Rogers Center looks and sounds like, full and full of life.
So long, and it's going to burn you.
Till we meet again, Rogers Center. Till we meet again. Arden Zwelling of Sportsnet joins us. I just thought that clip was kind of appropriate today on what should be a home opener, one of my favorite days of the calendar. Arden does a great job covering this Jays team for Sportsnet, kind enough to join us today. Arden, are you confident we will see Toronto? I'm not even talking about fans. Are you confident the Jays will be back at Rogers Center at some point this season?
I'd use the word hopeful. Certainly, we get some vaccines rolled out, and yeah, fans, that might be a little touch and go. But you think about it, baseball season's 6 months. So come late August, September, hopefully, and the Blue Jays certainly hope October as well when the postseason is played. I think they'd like to be at Rogers Center. That's certainly the goal, and I'm hopeful they'll get there by the end of the season. It's
been an interesting start to the season, Arden. They go to Texas, the Jays, this week. They lose 2 of 3. They're 500, but George Springer was the big news of yesterday. For those not familiar, he is the biggest free agent acquisition the Jays have ever made. $150 million, oblique injury to start the season. He tweaked a quad running the bases yesterday. How concerned are you, Arden? Again, like you said, it's a long season. A lot of baseball here, a lot of runway, but your high-priced free agent stuttering out of the gates like this, not a good look.
Well, and that's why the Blue Jays are being as cautious with it as they are, Sid, because at this point in the season, there's no need to rush anything. You know, I really think if the Blue Jays were in a postseason push right now, if it was those late September, October games, George Springer would be playing through this kind of stuff. This is the kind of things that, you know, professional athletes deal with all the time. But at this point in the season, they're really just going to not let a soft tissue injury like an oblique or like a quad compound over the year and get worse as it goes. So I think the Blue Jays are really just letting caution rue the day right now.
Hitting has been a bit of an issue for this team, Arden, and people forget how young they really are still, even if you throw Springer in the mix. Is this just youth pressing to start the year, just the kids trying to do a little too much?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen some pretty good plate appearances from guys like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and certainly Randall Grichuk is off to a good start. Bo Bichette had a couple home runs the other day. You look at Rowdy Tellez, who's really not having the start to the year that he would like to. But I don't need to tell you this, Sid. It's 6 games, and that's less than 4%.
You're saying it's early. It's early.
Of the regular season. Yeah, I am saying it's extremely early. It's been a week, and there's 26 more weeks to go in this season. So I think we'll see some of those players and some of those bats come around.
Arden Zwelling, check out his work on Sportsnet.ca. He is phenomenal. Thanks, friend. Have a good day.
Sid, good to see you, man.
He's a very talented writer. We're in it again. Stay-at-home order. 3rd time in this province. Are you tired of the yo-yo effect with COVID-19 restrictions? Has fatigue reached its breaking point with you? You sound off. Coming up, 1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. Tweet us 24/7 at Breakfast TV. It's 6:44. Good morning, Toronto.